Hello again and welcome to Module 5, Plans, Problems, and Opportunities. Let's review a bit. Remember, marketing strategy involves a marketing plan. What does that plan involve? How we're going to introduce and have adopted into the marketplace different forms of innovation that we create with our corporation, whether it be for-profit, nonprofit, or even governmental nowadays. Marketing 4360, marketing strategy applies to all three sectors, the for-profit, the nonprofit, and the political or governmental. Remember, an organized plan leads to implementation relative to the marketing mix. You see that in the marketing plan. The four elements of the marketing mix are product, pricing, placing, and promotion. Product and production, of course, is the delivery of that product at a particular price to what? A specific place in the market. When we say placement, we mean relative to the segments that we've targeted with our marketing plan. Promotion is what we do in terms of sales, advertising, and any other promotional tools we might use to communicate with our targeted customers. It's not really just our customers, though, is it? Whenever we communicate about our product or our company, we're addressing all stakeholders: our employees, our leadership, our owners, investors, and of course our vendors that supply us with the materials and other services so that we can deliver the product to market. Remember that once you have that marketing plan, the architecture, you have to engineer it and put it into use. Let's think for a second. How much time do I spend planning? How much time do I spend with implementation? And how much time do I think about what I did relative to that implementation? Studies have shown that we use about 60% of our time with the strategic phase. That's the planning and organization. The action phase or implementation only lasts about 13% of our time. And then the remaining 27% is devoted to measuring what we did, how well we did it, effectiveness, and efficiency, how profitable it was. And of course, that feeds back into the next planning and organization cycle. So in a funny way, we're only doing about 10% or 13% of the time, but we're planning and thinking about what we did 9/10 out of the time. Therefore, your plan is very important. It's very important that it be specific, not a lot of extraneous information. What you want to accomplish with your marketing plan is to be accurate, reliable, and ultimately understandable to the people that will implement it. I'm sure if you study the Axiom software sample marketing plan, you'll see how specific the implementation phase is. However, you can also see how specific and reliable the other pieces of that plan are, because you can see where those implementation stages came from the other sections of the plan. At this point, you should be well underway with the outline of your marketing plan, and you should be asking questions, collaborating with your instructor. You should be collaborating with your classmates that have chosen the same product, whether it be BMW or Samsung. And ultimately, you should be collaborating with yourself. You should be thinking at how clear you're thinking, how critical you're thinking, or are you thinking things through logically. You can't do anything in a hurry. You want to do things right the first time. And this is how we achieve new market share, the best available prices, and we retain and attract the best people to our organization. Opportunities allow for the process of innovation. I learned from a big company I was associated with many years ago. They relied on patented products for a long time, but once those patents expired, they had to compete. What we learned was that by going through the process of not being a patented manufacturer, but actually having to compete again for the customer in a different way, we discovered new opportunities. So anything you do relative to your competitors allows you to discover new opportunities that can come and modify or amend the features, attributes, and benefits of your own company's product or its enterprise form. And its enterprise form is its formal structure, its administrative process, how it does things, its technological processes, what it does to things or what it produces, its culture, the shared values, beliefs, and attitudes, and ultimately the climate that's set by leadership but determined by the behaviors of other associates or employees. Remember, new product, new production method, new means for supply, new market, new enterprise form, all lead to new market share, higher prices, more profit, and of course the best research and development, remuneration to our owners, and monies for bonuses, as well as attraction of new employees. Thank you and best wishes for Module 5.